Samsung has returned to start off 2023 with the newest models in its mainline flagship series, just a few months after introducing two brand new foldables. Although the Galaxy S23, S23 Plus, and S23 Ultra aren't the most thrilling phones we've ever seen, if you've been putting off replacing your outdated Galaxy Note 9, this trio of handsets appears to be the best we've ever seen. After all, Samsung's Galaxy S22 series from last year really blew us away, and this year, it has applied its best appearance to all three models. Samsung's appearance aesthetic is more cohesive than ever, maybe better than it was during the S21 period, with its distinctive camera bumps. The business took the Galaxy S22 Ultra from the previous year as inspiration for the Galaxy S23 series, ditching the Tetra-style camera block in favor of something far more understated. Owners of the S22 Ultra are left with a rather uninteresting year-over-year upgrade, but all three models receive a new spin on Samsung's signature appearance. The Galaxy S23 Ultra's appearance is quite similar to that of its predecessor. It has the same squared sides that are an echo of the Note series, the same frosted glass back, and ever so slightly refined curved edges along the display. Not that the S23 Ultra is an unattractive or particularly uninspired phone. Instead, it's more of the same, a don't fix what ain't broke appearance philosophy that will prevent most S22 Ultra owners from experiencing jealousy or buyer's remorse. Those well-known shells don't contain any amazing new technologies either. All three phones have the expected specifications for a 2023 flagship, but with a significant change for people outside of the United States. The majority of the world relies on Samsung's own Exynos CPUs to power the Galaxy experience, while Qualcomm's top-tier chipset has typically been employed by Samsung in North America and other different locations. With each passing year, it becomes more clear that these chips are unable to keep up with the fastest Snapdragon-branded CPUs. There is no doubt that the release of more Galaxy S series phones with Snapdragon processors is a huge thing. But aside from this modification, the S23 lineup specifications are nearly as predictable as its appearance. 6.1, 6.6, and 6.8 inches are the three screen sizes that we're looking at this time, and they all sound as spectacular as anything Samsung has ever released. Each AMOLED panel can produce 1750 nits of brightness outside and operates at 120 Hz. Naturally, the S23 and S23 Plus screens are in 1080p, while the S23 Ultra has a 1440p QHD screen. Fans of compact phones would regret it to know that the Galaxy S23 falls short in terms of specs. The S23 starts out with just 128 gigs of the slower UFS 3.1 storage and can only charge at 25 watts, in contrast to the two larger phones, which come with 45 watts charging and 256 gigs of UFS 4.0 storage as standard. In contrast to the 4,700 mAh and 5,000 mAh batteries in the larger phones, it has the smallest battery of the group at 3,900 mAh. Don't be deceived by the Galaxy S23 Ultra's similar appearance to last year's model. It has undergone significant upgrades to improve photographic abilities. Forget the 108-megapixel sensor from last year. This year, Samsung's largest phone is sporting the largest sensor yet. The S23 Ultra should be able to capture a lot of detail across a scene because it has a 200-megapixel sensor, but you need to tweak your settings first. The startup is using pixel binning, as you might imagine, to convert its large photos into 50 megapixels or 12 megapixels images, which should significantly improve low-light shooting in even the darkest of circumstances. The Galaxy S23 is priced at $800 for the base model, $1,000 for the S23 Plus, and $1,200 for the Galaxy S23 Ultra. These are all for each model's entry-level storage options, so plan to spend extra if you want a phone with more powerful specifications. The pricing structure is the same as what we saw last year. Although it's encouraging to see some pricing consistency, Samsung's portfolio is still quite pricey. You can see the Galaxy S23 before it is available in stores if you live in one of a few specific cities. In addition to hosting events in its Galaxy Experience stores in London, Dubai, Singapore, Paris, and, of course, San Francisco, Samsung will also open pop-up stores in 20 additional cities across the world. What do you think of the new phones? Write your opinion in the comments below. Thanks for watching, have a nice day and see you soon.